I'd wait for the dogs to get quiet, but this is Mexico, so this may be as good as it gets. One of my subscribers, Dr. John, said, hey, why don't you tell us about your Volkswagen? So, not a bad idea. Let me start out with my fascination with the Volkswagen Beetle. My very first car that I bought was a 1968 Volkswagen Beetle, a green one. It was the very first car I bought, new. And I paid $1,888 for that car. I'll always remember that price because it was such a cool price, $1,888. And I spent a couple more dollars because I had to have the wooden shift knob, and I had to have the wooden steering wheel, so that jacked the price up a little bit more. Wound up selling that to my sister. When I was living in London, I bought another 1968 Volkswagen Bug and tootled around in London in that. Came back to the States, and many, many, many years later, bought another Volkswagen Beetle. So this is the fourth one I've owned. This is a 1998 Volkswagen Beetle, made in Mexico. In Mexico, they kept building these Beetles straight up to the year 2003. So, yeah, they stopped selling them in America in, I think 1979. But the rest of the world didn't give up on them. They kept building them, they kept buying them. So let's talk about my Bug. Well, the engine is in the rear. This is, I think, a 1.6 liter engine, 1600 cc. It's fuel injected, thank God, not carbureted. And I don't know how many horses it produces. I'm going to say 40 horsepower. It's not a heck of a lot. This is not a dragster. This is just a basic transportation car. And this little engine does its job. I think the top speed on this moose is probably about 65 miles per hour. They're not fast. If you like air conditioning, forget about it. This doesn't have air conditioning. Like automatic transmission, that ain't gonna happen in this Beetle. Like power steering, Like power brakes, This is what you get. You get a 5-seater. Well, it's a real cozy 5-seater. Excuse me. Basic transportation automobile. The area behind the seat is for storage, and Volkswagen actually marketed a matching set of luggage, that a 2-piece set of luggage that would fit back there for when you're taking trips. In the meantime, I left it like that so I can go grocery shopping and throw a bunch of bags in there. These aren't the stock seats. Obviously, they've been redone by whoever built this car up. It's got new door panels and all that good stuff. Oh, you want power windows? No, you're not going to get that. Very simple, basic transportation. But hey, it does have wing windows. Don't see that on the new cars, do you? And it has power windows. You grab it and you use a little bit of power and you move it up and down and in and out. That luggage space behind the back seat came in real handy, because up front you haven't got a lot. There's not much here. Room for your spare tire. In that blue bag I carry the tool kit, the jack and the tire iron and all that good stuff. And then behind on the firewall is all the electrical systems for the radio, etc., etc. Right? The gas tank is underneath that mat. Very simple car. And that's why people loved them, because they were so simple. You can work on them. If you have a basic set of tools, you can work on this car. Let's take a look at the wild dashboard. If you like instrumentation, well, you're out of luck. You have a speedometer. This one, of course, is in kilometers. You have an odometer. This one says I have 93,590 some odd kilometers on this car. Who knows if that's true or not. As a fuel gauge. In the center panel, I've got a radio, aftermarket. I've got my hazard lights. I've got my headlights. And I've got the horn is moved over there. Okay, and then I have a glove box. On the floor, I have my shifter, my emergency brake. Okay. Simple little car. But they made 23 million of them. So somebody liked the darn things. I know I sure do. They'll last forever. All you need is some basic tools and you're good to go. That's my 1998 Volkswagen Beetle. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, give it a like. If you didn't like it, don't give it a like. And I'll see you later.